Welcome back to Wrestling UK. Obviously, this is the review for. This is the review for that's that main event. I've never said this before, but I generally thought it was again the last match really like proper disappointment because I thought we're going to go into it now. So I was getting to it now. So yeah. First match tonight was John Cena versus Gunther, obviously his final, obviously not final or a title match as you were. Obviously Gunther, who defeated John Cena. And again, you know what? I really get like frustrated on my end because I'm not that. Again, I do get frustrated because I do, but this is the first time as fan of WWE I've ever been frustrated and annoyed by a result because basically I feel like John Cena was really well in the match. It was moments. I thought it was not moments. Again, I thought it was parts of the match. I thought it was parts of the match. Obviously John Cena versus Gunther, where basically John Cena could have gone and won it. He could have gone and won that match, or he could have gone and won the match. And where his far matches, the wrestling could have done that. And then there's parts where Gunther had chances to really go and win it, but also lose it as well. So again, like that. But again, personally, I thought the match itself wasn't. I don't say it wasn't good. I don't say it wasn't good because I don't say it. But again, I've got to really tell the truth. But again, personally, I thought the match itself, it wasn't an amazing match. I've gone. Okay. You know what? Personally, you know what? I'm gonna go say it. You know what? Personally, as a fan personally, I thought it wasn't a great match. I'll be honest, it wasn't. It wasn't. Again, I thought parts of that match were quite good because they were again. There's moments where I think parts where Gunther could have beaten John Cena. Again, facing that Cena, there's parts where Cena could have beaten John Cena. Or John Cena could have beaten Gunther as well. Again, like just really good like parts as well, stuff like that. Like I feel like it's sort of saying, but obviously I thought there's parts where I could say like either John Cena going to win that match, and then John Cena wins his final match, the rest and just imagine he won it, and then so like that. But again, it was really at times it was a good match. It was, but personally, again, not getting so good enough. Again, not getting so good enough. Obviously, sorry, I'm not getting gone about it. But again, personally, I thought the end result I thought not much stuff gone about. I think the end result of the match itself wasn't an amazing or great match. I thought the end result of the match wasn't amazing because it was. But again, I would have thought basically John Cena's in the lock. We're going to whatever, and he just tapped. I was like, but basically. Yes, basically, I only like watched. I should really watch. I should watch like 2 days off because I've been busy with Christmas as you were. But it's Christmas just going on, so I've been doing with that. But again, basically, I watched it. I watched it before. I watched it before. On my iPhone Pro. What was before as well. I can't believe I watched it like what? And basically, where don't see he's just dream whatever. And basically, where John Cena just taps and just Gunther wins. And basically, I was like, oh my god, seriously, how on earth, seriously, John Cena just tapped out. Seriously, you're talking about a man who says never give up, and he just tapped out. It's like, what are you doing? You're John Cena. At least give Gunther a good match, and then he went. Then Gunther again. But obviously, imagine that Gunther would have won the match in a really tough or way. But again, he would have. Again, I think. Yeah, but like, imagine if he won and done that. I thought the way that match ended really like annoyed me, got me nervous. And frankly, I'm really disappointed in the result of that match again. I thought John Cena would put a real would make Gunther work for it, right? But he just tapped out. I was like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, why'd you do that for? Again. I'm sorry for getting mad. I don't usually get mad, but this is the first. It's the first time as a fan of WWE. I've been disappointed in no bad results. Honestly, it's the first time. It's just like it's right mad, isn't it? I'm sorry, obviously Guther beat John Cena again. Disappointing. Yeah, no, second match tonight was Cody Rhodes versus over femi, obviously, and Cody Rhodes defeated over him again. Obviously, but you know what? I actually thought the Cody Rhodes match. Cody Rhodes versus over femi match was actually a really good match again. You know, it was a really good, high quality. No, I think I got it, but obviously, you know, it was a really good, high quality. Match. It was, I think again, I faced him to the same one. You know, there's really good parts. I think there's parts where it was really some parts. Again, there's parts of it were really good, and the parts weren't good. Again, there's some really good parts to it as well. So I think there's some really good parts to it as well as bad parts to it again. But there's also there's good moments and there's also some bad moments as well. So again, in general, it was a really good match. Again, I thought it was again done quite well. But again, but yeah, no, I thought, but you know, I actually thought it was a really good match again. I think also some moments where obviously Ovem could have won it, and there's also parts where Ovem could have won it. There's parts where Cody could have won it or could have lost it. But again, personally, I actually thought it was actually quite an interesting good match again. But yeah, quite a good match. You know, it wasn't like a match that's like Ghana, but it was still a high quality good match. So yeah. Girls on that, I was like, yeah, made up. I was, you know what, good, made up, won it, whatever. Well, yeah, right. I think this video will be quite quick, guys, because obviously it's like only from my shit, so I'll do but it looks off here. Done. That's it. Like I said before, so obviously, yeah. Okay, that was three. Okay, that was three. Then the third match tonight was obviously Ruca versus Bayley again. Ruca defeated Bayley again. You know, again. Obviously, I think like very similar to Cody Rhodes. You know what? Obviously, yeah. As you know, I thought this match. No, it's going on. Not very good going on. Not good going on. So, you know what? I actually thought this match was, this match wasn't amazing, but again, I think this match was a good match. I thought this match was a good match. But again, I thought this match was quite good at times. Times it wasn't good, but again, most of the time it was decently good. That's okay. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't like it wasn't like a good or amazing one. You know what? It was decent. It was a decently good. It was a decent, good, solid, good match. It was a good. Yeah. Again, obviously, Bayley didn't win it, but obviously, again, you know what? Again, so I think also she's a very good wrestler. She's a very good wrestler. She is. But again, no, yeah. Again, I think the match is. I think the not match itself, but I think the match itself was quite interesting, quite good because it was. But again, obviously being lost again. Obviously not amazing, but it's the result is, and. Yeah. Done that one. Right, awesome. I'll leave it there. That's the fourth and final match. The fourth and final match tonight was Dragon Lee and AJ Styles versus obviously versus versus Leon Slater and Jevon Evans again. Obviously, I think like face not really same gun. I was not really same gun. I was not really same gun, but not same gun. Obviously, yeah. I think not very similar. Not since Bayley gun, but I think I was very similar to the Cody Rhodes one and. You know what? I thought it was a really good. I thought it was a really good tag team match because of one. But I thought it was a really good tag team match because again, I like the way the tag team was done because again, you got two upcomers like Leon Slater and Jevon Evans, right? Who again, obviously came from NXT. So again, you are talking about that, and then obviously you got the current, the best tag team in wrestling right now, and obviously that's in Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. Again, basically they're amazing. They're really good at the it's amazing. But I was like, I thought, you know what? I thought the end result of that match again was obviously just good. I think there was good and bad parts about the match, but also some not some great parts of it. But again, like I thought, it was one of these. It was a weird match. It was a really good. It was a weird decent okay match, but at times it wasn't okay. At times it was like, it's a bit boring this, and then you can't, oh gosh, it's quite good, the end was quite good, but again, personally, I did think it was a really good, I thought it was a really good match, obviously the way it was done was quite good, but yeah. In general, I thought it was a good, again, I thought it was a decently okay, decent good match, but it wasn't awful. It was probably better than John Cena match. Not better. Again, personally, I thought I thought it was better than I think John Cena match. Again, I think like the only thing, obviously, yeah, but I was like, but yeah, but I was like, not as I thought, but I think like I was like, you know what? Again, it was a weird, what was a really good match. It was a good match still, but obviously, yeah. I think the only match that I'm really disappointed with was John Cena. I'm sorry, but I can't get over. I'm so disappointed in that result. Like, you'd expect John Cena for his final match, is obviously, final match of his career. I think I was, final match of his career where, not final career. I said, yeah, final match is great, yeah, but I said final match is great, but obviously imagine, yeah. I say if I'm too here, yeah, that's the farm match is great, but I think, you know what, John Cena, maybe one wins the farm match is great again. I know you want to give upcoming wrestlers like Guther and obviously other upcoming young wrestlers like Guther, I get it. Again, but you know what, I get where John Cena's coming of, given, I think obviously, again, but you know what, I just think, imagine John Cena could have won that, like, that would have, again, I know it would have made no sense, but I just looking, you know what, someone John Cena deserves to go out the best way he can. Personally, I just think, I feel he went out the really bad way. Really, it wasn't really good. Right? It was just like terrible. I'm sorry, it was. Obviously, yeah, but I feel, yeah, no. Obviously, yeah, obviously, let me know your thoughts, comments below. Do you agree with that? Do you agree? Do you agree with what I've said? Do you disagree with it? Obviously, what are your thoughts on the match? Do you think the Cena match wasn't as good? Was it as worse than I'm saying, or was it the same as I'm saying it, or do you think it was awful? Was it good? Was it bad? Obviously, what are your thoughts on that as well? Obviously, do you think John Cena match was a massive letdown in the end? Because are you like me? You think it's a letdown, or is it not? Or what's your thoughts as well? And also your thoughts on Cody Rhodes defeating all of them. Is it good? Is it a good one? Also, the same thing. Obviously, the other matches. Obviously, do you think it was a good main event? Okay, do you think it was a good Saturday night? Not Saturday night, gonna, but obviously, yeah. But no, gonna, obviously, yeah. But do you think it was a good Saturday night main event? Do you think it's a bad one, a good one? Obviously, what are your thoughts on that as well? Do you think it was good? And also, do you think Triple H? Not sure it's gonna, but listen, I was going to say, listen, not to say gonna, there's not to say gonna, but listen, like, it's not gonna, obviously, I was going to say something, my camera goes really bad, I was not going to say it, but you know what I mean? Listen, do you think they could have done better, or do you think they could have done better? And that was, yeah, don't forget as well, so yeah, obviously, new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to WrestlingUK@youtube.com, and if you want to see more, right, obviously, okay, let's know, okay, so obviously, if you want to see more great videos, obviously, if you want to see more great WWE previews, WWE reviews, as you were, so we do a lot of them, we do review, like, the events coming up and all that stuff like that, we're doing, so we do a lot more stuff like that as well, so obviously do that as well. And also, don't forget as well, make sure you press the notification button, slash bell. Obviously, if you're new, make sure you press the notification button, slash bell. And also, if you're already subscribed, make sure you press the notification button, slash bell as well. Do you know what I would really appreciate it? You would subscribe to WrestlingUK@youtube.com, because you know what, it would absolutely massively help channel keep going, improve, get better, so we can keep doing this channel, a channel that I think like very similar to other channels, a channel that I think I love all channels to do, I love all three channels to do, but you know what, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to this one, AFC TV, or everyone else, wherever, like, really. But you know what? I would massively appreciate it if you would subscribe, because again, this is something that I absolutely love doing. I'm passionate. I love doing it, I'm not so good. I'm not saying I'm expert, because I'm not. God no. But you know what I mean. It's something that I really like doing, I enjoy doing. I want to keep doing it as well. So yeah, I'd appreciate you do it as well. Obviously, Wrestling UK, obviously at Wrestling UK at YouTube.com as well. Obviously, yeah. You know what, I would really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share on twitter.com, share on any other socials as well. And also make sure you let your friends, your family know about the channel as well. But that. Obviously, don't forget to give leave comments, like I said before. First person who leaves a comment in the comment section. First person who leaves a comment in the comment section below will get a shout out as well. But yeah, now as normally by the time I show the video, whatever, but you know what? Now I think not as you want to go, but I think as you all probably know, come to Christmas now. Obviously, I think sorry, be clear now. I think as you all probably know, we're obviously getting close to Christmas. Obviously, you say, obviously, listen, right. Before I forget as well, I just want to give a massive, absolute massive thank you to everybody who's subscribed to Wrestling UK. So you know what, this channel is something that I've kind of like been doing for like a few years now. I've been like, can I do it? And it's like, nah, whatever. I was like, man, what you doing? Whatever. But I said, you know, obviously, before I forget, you know, I want to give a massive, massive thank you to everybody who has, obviously, this channel. That's video. Obviously, listen, right. I want to give, obviously, let's focus. You know what? I want to give an absolutely massive, massive thank you to everybody who has watched, subscribed, left comment, not comments, gone, but obviously, I think like yeah, I was not forget God. Yeah, not forget God, but let's forget. I want to give a massive, massive thank to everybody who has watched, subscribed to this channel. You know what? Like, you don't know how much it means that you're watching. You know what? Because I was thinking, what if it doesn't work, and you know, what if it doesn't work, and I have to close it. And I don't want to, because I absolutely love talking about like films, video games, and wrestling. Cause I love talking that stuff because it's stuff I like, and I don't know what it is weird, but obviously, yeah. But you know what, I just want to give a massive, massive thanks to everybody who was watched, subscribed, and you know what, like without you guys, this channel won't be happening. So you know what, I'll give a massive, massive thanks to everybody who's done it. No, seriously, guys, I mean that. Like, I mean, okay, listen, guys, when I said then, I meant it as well, because you know what, it helps out. You don't realise how much you help out. Like, your support and subscribing, I'm trying to keep going, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing, and obviously, yeah, don't forget as well, yeah, it's just seriously thank you so much for subscribing, and I can just say thank you so much, because again, I really can't say anything else. If you guys are the best. You're so good, dude. You're so good watching videos and subscribing. I just want to give a massive thank you to you guys. You know what? You are helping me do something that I didn't realise I was good doing, and so I want to thank you so much. Seriously, thanks so much. Obviously, yeah. No, don't forget as well. So yeah, I also want to wish every. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be. Obviously, okay, yeah. Sorry, again, don't forget as well. I also want to wish everybody. I also want to wish. Everybody have it. No, boycott. Obviously, no. So I think I'll say everybody who watches this channel, everybody who subscribes to this channel, I just want to wish all of you have a happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'll see you in 2026. See ya.